First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one.
Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now here is Lawrence Butler. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start Rooker. On the ground, could be two. There's one. He's out. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
This is J.J. Bleday. Right through there for a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And now the count is even. Man at first, one away. Got it. Two away. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Rooker off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he held up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Count is 3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. See! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Joey Estes. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he pumps it a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Batting third.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Oh, this pitch
That got
rides
him.
in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Here's Contreras now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact
outside.
hitters in the game. That's to third. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for the
the
start of the inning.
Athletics.
And
First
now the first
baseman,
baseman, Tyler
Tyler
Soderstrom. Fetty back to work. And that
Counts
one is
1-0.
downstairs. 1-0. Fetty in his 6th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Outside
ball,
low,
1 strike.
and it's 1-1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Scott makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. That one drilled left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off
and
for
here
St.
is
Louis.
Victor Scott.
Center fielder Victor Scott II.
And a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one
1
at
ball, 2
95
strikes.
missed up top, and that's ball 1. Lined into right. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, designated hitter.
And stepping in for the
Burleson.
Cardinals, Alec Burleson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that is out of play. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Going, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Yoel Pozo. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Batting 8th, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. There's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But they're off.
In 2023, Arias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. It happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Williams. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Urias leads off first with 1 away. Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the A's 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now up for St. Louis, Thomas Saggese.
Thomas Saggese.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Right fielder, Lars
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. And that's in there at the knees. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that one ripped into right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Rooker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Scott makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Langoliers batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Not even close there. And 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count's full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That
Inside,
misses.
ball
1-1. Into the outfield, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Zach Gelof, and fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away. Line drive. Base hit, 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. We're tied at 1.
That at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out, bases full.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. 1 for 2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. In there at the knees.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gelof on third. Brown over at second. Urias at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Bottom of the 4th, here's Nolan Arenado. Foul ball there. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Contreras in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap.
Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So a man at first. Victor Scott will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Redbirds trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is J.J. Bleday. That one misses. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll get down for a hit. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
1-0.
Man at second. And another ball. Almost got him.
No strikes.
The A's looking to add another. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Bleday, the lead runner, out at second. Langoliers at first with no outs. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the second baseman. No. That one missed.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
3 balls.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the 5th. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Brown stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Third baseman, Luis Urias.
And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Jacob
shortstop,
Wilson
Jacob
up next for the
Wilson.
A's. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And there's a ball. This one chopped up the middle. Win. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Ripped to short. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Cardinals 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Alec Burleson. Estes back to work. Popped up. Wilson. And makes the grab. 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next to hit, Yohel Pozo. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Butler. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. His first at bat was a strikeout. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And a foul ball. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 7-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now,
new arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. Base is empty, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. Pitch misses. And the count is even 2-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Donovan. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Getting ready to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that just misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 7 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the second baseman, Thomas Saggese.
Thomas Saggese.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cards definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So up next, Brendan Donovan.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Nolan Arenado digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Baseman Nolan Arenado.
Ball 1, no strikes. Saggese on third with 2 out. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go
strikes.
deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swing and a miss, strike one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say.
Oh, that's out.
Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Seth Brown up next for the A's. Just missed. The A's up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move.
Pitching for the
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Matthew
Number
Liberatore.
52.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score
Liberatore.
right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Luis Urias. Inside,
Ball 1, no
almost
strike.
got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Not
Now
much to
batting,
this one other than
shortstop,
just a
Jacob
willingness to go
Wilson.
the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Lawrence. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Lifted in the air down the left side. Infield fly called there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2
Now
gone.
batting, the center fielder, J.J.
Stepping
Bleday.
in, J.J. Bleday. Fastball
That's
is outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. The A's with a 2-run blast. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, center
Manager out of the dugout
Victor
now, and he
Scott,
will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Joey Estes done for the night, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. TJ McFarland on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So man aboard, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. That's ripped, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Alec Burleson. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yoel Pozo. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And they close the gap. It's 9-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in forward. Really good job at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. TJ McFarland departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against the contact, the average, and delivers the slug. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Sajazi now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 3 in this one.
You hear me now? Everybody been the plug, I'm the source dog. Catch me in the kitchen with the shades down, cooking now. Can't blame them, I be raising eyebrows, cause the flames high ingredients, I put them all in Morse code. The Bronx be roads where the grind came from. Ain't nothing I could do with a blindfold. Long days and nights, same gear. Here's what I tell them when they ask me how I got here. Good.
first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside. And the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 9. Ready to begin. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Foul ball. Liberator, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Gelof, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missed. Langoliers over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Out number 3. The A's strand 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Grant Holman. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. And that's outside. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a ball drilled. Center field. Bleday under it. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. Fought off foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ball 1.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Tyler Ferguson up and loosening in the pen. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Runner on at third. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Oh, and this one gets away. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
Way inside. Gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Got him looking for the K. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. There's a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Check swing, and he held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody out, runner at first. And now it's even up. And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting.
Win. Slings to second, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's in there. 1 and 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. So no. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0. Breaks his bat and pops it up. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score from 3rd. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Save, and can you believe it? A game-winning inside the Parker.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
As this one ends 10-9. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down. are still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, sailing days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Water blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon.
Here come the boogeyman, what we doing the can run the clock on the American Bandstand. Pushing the band, not a fan of the jam band, sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. It's in the damn, cause I need Hear the punk rock, bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in no rap race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My face, nothing to gain, no one to blame, it's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, to keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still.
Yeah. Take the mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster, do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, take it on.